A beautiful girl stepped into the bedroom and was surprised to see the romantic setup. She got married just today. The bedroom was decorated with red roses and jasmine flowers everywhere, making everything feel calm. But suddenly the door on the other side slammed open, making Vine jump slightly. There was Jungkook, who stepped into the room angrily, cursing under his breath. But when he saw the room decorated with flowers, which made the space feel cozy and gave him a romantic perfume scent, it made him even more pissed off. Who they decorated my room with this shit of flowers? She was frozen, unsure why he was so angry as he shouted. But he stopped when his eyes met hers. You? Why did you come into my room? He asked angrily, moving towards her. But she didn't back away, unsure of what to do. I'm your wife, it's her first name. Hell no, you aren't my wife. You are just a witch who came into my life to destroy our happiness. She was shocked, but she opened her mouth to speak, but she couldn't. When he kicked the bed, making it a jerk a few inches, it was clear how angry he was. It's not easy to move a king-size bed with a single kick, so we can understand how angry he was capable of destroying anything. He looked over his shoulder. Why are you still here? Get out before I destroy too. He yelled angrily, and she immediately clutched her dress and ran away from him as he ordered. Who would stay there without fear after seeing his aggression like that? She sat on the sofa, clutching her wedding gown and bringing her knees against her chest as her eyes slightly glistened with tears. Any girl can have many hopes for their wedding night, but no one expects to run away from their husbands like this. Why is he so angry at me? Why is he saying such nonsense? How can I sleep now in this wedding gown? It's so heavy. How can I even adjust myself to sleep on this sofa? She whispered to herself, folding her legs and laying down on the sofa in a fetal position, like a puppy holding her hands over her heart as she tried to sleep. What if his mom or dad sees me like this, sleeping on the sofa? But why would they? Mrs. John is admitted to the hospital for heart surgery, and Mr. John is with her at the hospital. Mrs. John, Jungkook's mom, had asked Jungkook to marry her maid Boyan, as she felt she might not live to see him get married after her surgery. The doctors had given her only 50-50 chances of survival, so she wanted to ensure her son's happiness and well-being. Since Wine was a kind and nice maid close to her, she decided that if she passed away, Wine could take care of Jungkook as a good wife. Meanwhile, Jungkook had in the beginning refused to marry someone like Wine, but finally agreed to marry his mom's maid before she went into the operating theater. Jungkook had been living separately from his parents, but since his mom's health had taken to turn for the worse, he would visit her a few times to show his love and support. During these visits, he had seen Wine twice, as she was working as a maid in his parents' house. Jungkook had always dreamed of marrying a woman of high status, but fate had other plans. He had never thought he would end up tied to a maid for life. The reality of his situation was a far cry from his grand expectations. He felt trapped. Wang was still sleeping on the sofa when she suddenly felt a splash of water on her face. She screamed and opened her eyes to see Jungkook, her husband, standing over her with a dangerous look in his eyes. She quickly got up, still directionless, and Jungkook spoke angrily. Do you think you can sleep the whole day after marrying a rich guy like me? No, but I know why you married me. To get all the facilities and comforts so you can leave your old maid job behind. But I can't let you just freeload here. Why are you talking like that? I'm your wife. Not my wife, but my maid. Yes, from now on, you are my maid. You will do all the house chores. Clean the entire mansion before 6 a.m. Make breakfast before I leave for the office. Every single task. You will do it at all. Her heart clenched. She couldn't believe her husband was treating her like this. But there are already maids here, so why do I need to do all the work? I removed them from the jobs this morning. From now on, you will do all the work alone. You shouldn't be happy at all, because I'm not happy either. Thanks to you. This is what you get for marrying me. Why are you hating me? Is it my fault that I married you because your mom asked me to? Don't act innocent. I know exactly why you mean like you would want to marry a rich guy like me. It's all about the money and benefits, isn't it? No, I never thought about the money. I swear, it wasn't about that. Oh, so you thought you would have me then? Did you like me that much for my looks? How many times have you imagined me naked? Her heart broken by his words. Remember, I never let you touch me. I won't touch you either. I hate you from the bottom of my heart. You are misunderstanding me. Shut up. Just shut up and clean the mansion and make breakfast now. Jungkook's sudden outburst made Hwan flinch. She knew she had to obey. She nodded, tears welling up in her eyes, and she quickly left. It's 12:30 p.m. Hwan stepped into his room again, only after he had left the mansion for his office. The room was too distant, and the flowers that were once infused with perfume now appeared wilted. I have cleaned every room in this mansion. Now, if I just clean this one, it will be done. I need to finish this before he comes back. She began gathering the blankets from the floor, putting them aside, but her phone started ringing in her pocket. She pulled it out, answered the call, seeing her mother-in-law's number on the screen. Hello? Hello, what? Yes, ma'am. I told you call me mom, not ma'am. I'm sorry, I just got used to calling you ma'am. I accidentally call you that out of habit. I understand, but still you need to break the habit. You may have worked as a maid in my home before, but now you are my daughter-in-law, so please call me mom from now on, dear. Okay, mom. How is your health now? Can I come visit you today? I want to see you. I'm feeling a better now. And Mr. John is taking care of me, so there is no need for you to come. You are a new wife. Enjoy some time with Jungkook. Hwan's face fell, and she remained silent sadly. By the way, what is Jungkook doing? He went to the office, mom. So, what are you doing there? I was just about to clean his bedroom, but you called me. His bedroom? That's your bedroom too. Wait, did he say anything to you? Hwan hesitated, wanting to reveal the truth. But remembering Mrs. John's weak state in the hospital, she decided to keep quiet for now. No, mom, everything is fine. Okay, I'll call Jungkook too. Go ahead, mom. They hang up the call. It's been 5 days, but Jungkook never showed Hwan his soft side. He always came home late at night and left early in the morning. Hwan is the one staying, roaming around like a ghost. She missed everything and everyone, especially Mr. and Mrs. John, who used to treat her well, even though she was just a maid in the household. Sometimes Hwan tried to communicate with Jungkook to tell him he wasn't correct in his point of view, totally narrowing it down to her marrying him for benefits. But he never gave her the time to talk to him, so nothing happened between them. No physical relationship, no fights, no talks, only silence. But one day, as Jungkook was having his breakfast silently, about to leave for the office as usual, his friend surprised him out of nowhere. Since Hwan had no idea about Jungkook's friend, she didn't interfere. She just stood still in the dining area, watching them. Finally, she was hearing Jungkook's voice again after 5 days. Jungkook, congratulations, man. You finally got married. Sorry I'm saying it 5 days late. Thank you, Jack. But you used to tell us you would marry a rich girl. who looks exactly like a model, and she should be classy. So why did you marry a maid who is uneducated? Is this matter necessary to drag down? Why not, man? Didn't you say you would get a better one than my girlfriend? Enough, Jack, Navli politely. Jungkook's fist was clenched, his blood boiling with anger. But before he could react further, Jack noticed Vaughn standing there and called her out to her. Oh, Vaughn, come here. I was listening to their conversation, but when he started talking about me, I realized two things. I'm not Jungkook's idol type, and Jungkook seems to hate me. Is this the reason? His friend smarting on making fun of Jungkook by calling me his wife, a maid, made me feel bad for Jungkook. But when he suddenly called me, I went blank and walked over to them, bowing respectfully. Hi, nice to meet you. He extended his hand for a handshake, but Vaughn bowed instead, causing Jack to burst into laughter. Vaughn didn't understand why Jack was laughing, but he was holding his stomach and looking at Jungkook, saying, "Oh, what a girl you married, Jungkook. She doesn't even know to give a handshake when I offer one. It's enough, Jack. Just get out." Vaughn flinched at Jungkook's sudden arrow, and Jack's laughter stopped. Hey, I didn't mean to say it. I said get out. Jack felt insulted, nodded his head, and quickly left, leaving Vaughn and Jungkook alone. Vaughn didn't dare to say anything as Jungkook was still visibly angry, his gaze fixed on the floor. She didn't understand why he got angry. Was it because Jack was mocking her for her lack of knowledge? Or was it because Jungkook felt his reputation was lost by marrying a maid? She thought to herself, maybe I really made a mistake by bowing. Sorry, I thought bowing was a polite manner. As he looked rich, shouldn't be giving a handshake to a major like me. I'm really sorry. Stop the sugar-coated words. You purposely made me joke here. What I was scared of and tried to hide was happened. I lost half my reputation when I married you. Now he will go and tell my friends whom I married. What statue? Shit. Now they will make fun of me. He was clapping his hair in frustration, yelling, while Vayan was getting tears in her eyes, shaking her head. Jungkook, please don't think like that. Why did you even stay here? Even when you saw him, didn't you know you should have left for the kitchen? I really didn't think like that. He raised his hand. Vayan flinched, thinking he would stab her, but instead he smashed his phone on the floor angrily and speaking sarcastically. Oh, great. From now on, my friends will make fun of me. No one will give me respect, and those girls I rejected countless times will mock me, saying I married a maid. What a pathetic life. His words cut deep, and Vayan's heart was breaking down as she held back her tears. I'm sorry, Jungkook. I really didn't think like that. You don't know anything. You are just an innocent, and it's all my fault for marrying a maid like you who doesn't know anything except acting. Saying this, he walked away from there, smashing the phone pieces under his shoes as he left.